Alrighty, howdy ho folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Delusion. Last time we left off, well, we're kind of just walking around the corrupted lands, you know, just taking a bit of a breather, enjoying the fleshy scenery. Yeah, it's about right. The fleshy scenery. And not for nothing, just gonna hippity hop so I don't have to deal with the like dude who's gonna be checking whether or not I've been around corruption or nothing. You know, just a personal choice of mine and not due to, I don't know, worry that I may be filled with a horrible, incurable corruption of zero summing out of nowhere. Actually, considering people can still remember some of the people in the corrupted lands, it's not zero summing. Not outright. Or like quarter. Like summing, whatever. Like a fraction of a fraction of a fraction summing. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyways, I think this episode we're gonna just keep exploring this side of the Looking Glass. So I think we explored basically all the way over there. We should be starting to mess with what's over here. Let's see here. Let's get us a nice... I'm recording this immediately after doing an episode of Immortal Life. So all my button setups are new and foreign to me because every activate, like key press on Immortal Life is like the circle button on the PlayStation controller, or the B button for the Xbox controller, or the A button for a Nintendo controller, basically. And it feels wrong. It feels obscenely wrong. Anyway, yeah, just look around, see what the heck we're working with. Oh, a bit of a heads up. So, I don't like usually doing super, like, channel update nonsense in any of my videos. I'll talk about it in passing and as a subject matter, but usually when it comes to Delusion and Immortal Life episodes, I record them in batches of 2, so people are able to interact, especially with the Delusion stuff. Sadly, since I'm going to be... Ah, sweet, little ruin. What we got going on? Excuse you. Need a might of 4. How mighty? Well, actually, not for nothing. Not gonna let me in. Like, not for nothing, but I've got a lot, and I mean a lot of levels. Sure, why not? Not really using it for anything else right now. There we go. But basically I've got to relearn the controls, man. I do. The entire month of February, as well as the entire month of March, I'm going to be super busy IRL. I've got birthdays coming up. I'm going to be out of state for like a week at some point. Basically, dealing with future in-law stuff. So on and so forth. This way to the Royal Beacon. Only machinists permitted. This way to clean up camp. Okay, I think we need to go to the camp for this quest, because I give them the quest details. To kind of like just look back over things. It's been a couple weeks. Kind of just reorient myself, which is what I usually... Oh, what's up, man? First to talk to you, because you're obviously the most important. Even through their helmet, you can hear the panic in their voice. I'm telling you, I knew that face. I know it's impossible, but I knew that face. Even through their helmet, you can hear the panic in their voice. I'm telling you, I knew that face. I know it's impossible, but I knew that face. Okay, you two's just twinsies talking about the same thing. What's up, man? Their voice comes through harsh and commanding through their helmet. Talked enough, have you? Had your fill? If you'd any respect, you'd piss off right back to Ferropolis. I mean, respect's earned, buddy. And not for nothing, but I don't know if you've done anything to earn mine. Actually, to be fair, I really shouldn't just... Can I get in here? Is this like a thing I can get into? It is! Cool. This is mine now. I mean, I'm not going to do anything with it, but it's mine now. Oh, well. But, basically, gonna be super duper busy coming next month with IRL stuff, so I'm gonna be doing a batch of Delusion as well as Immortal Life, and it's gonna be a batch of 6 episodes, basically. Which, I usually do batches of 2 episodes anytime I'm recording these games. And I feel bad specifically about this game, simply because I know it gets a good bit more, yeah, right off towards the edge. Anything, anywhere, okay. I know this game gets a bit more, interaction from those that view it. And I try to consider what you guys say in the comments and stuff, before recording if I can help it. Kind of determine like, okay, yeah, I'll try to check that out if someone pointed something else out. That kind of thing. Oh, excuse you, man. Excuse you. Hold up, hold up. Got me a nice little thing to pop on the map. There we go. Any butt. Needs a key. Key? Huh. Frickin' losers. Locking things to the point where they can't be picked? How'd you be able to find a key in all this massive flesh? I mean, if there's a lot of eyes on the inside, maybe we could. You know, kind of like a way of all flesh. Gosh, really, I miss that bugger. I really do. I really need to do another playthrough, just so he can live. I love him to death. Such an innocent, horrible amalgamation that could doom us all. It's so innocent in his way of doing so. Anyways, let's see here. I have Pegeth. Good stuff. Yeah, I feel bad going this deep into batch recording specifically for this series as a whole. Simply once more, I know this is one of the few series that people do genuinely enjoy interacting with. So yeah, just heads up. Next 6 episodes, this being the first in that, are pre-recorded. Not going to be able to take into consideration some things you might be putting down, basically, sadly. Okay, we got a bridge right to the other exit of Ferropolis. Good to know. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, for a majority of my other series, I actually do that too. Like, I will usually record like a whole like month's worth of like each series if I can. I check, no, I didn't. Hey, what's up, man? Metallic sigh issues from within their helmet. Reality ain't what it used to be around here. Tell me about it, right? Skies used to be pink. That was only when I had a giant brain parasite, you know? Okay. Alrighty. Let's head on to the camp. Any butt. So, yeah, I usually do that with the other series on my channel. It's just, what's more, I feel bad with this one. Just gonna have to try and power through it, though, to keep the episodes consistently coming out, and I kind of prioritize that. I don't think I've super broken a chain with my upload schedule while also consistently uploading more and more videos, basically. Which I guess I'm proud of. Cool. Feels weird saying it. But yeah, being able to keep consistent and... Oh, look. Give me some silk. Grown in the wonderful land of flesh amalgamations. Delicious corrupted silk. But yeah, I think the fact that I've been able to stay true and not miss an upload day is very good for someone that's arguably new to this. They give you a rough whack on the shoulder, perhaps intended as a companionable pat. Don't worry, pal. If you're here without protection, you're already dead. Yeah. Ah, well. May as well enjoy what little life I have left, right? Cool. I like how nonchalant they are about, like, yeah, you're walking around without protection. You're effed. Whatever. Sucks to suck. I like the fact that there's all these, like, properly destroyed versions of these buildings, too. Like, yeah, some of them are just basically, like, kind of sunken down, but they're still, like, unique models. A lot of love went into this game. Did I say that with a... Oh, shit. Okay, hold up. Give me an energy drink going. Here we go. There we go. Anyways, a lot of like AAA games will not even properly do different models for things like this. They'll just constantly reuse assets. And the fact that they took the time to do more rundown variations of the assets and place them in ways that feels a bit more logical for them to have become decrepit showcases a sense of care that you don't see a lot in game design a lot nowadays, unless it's indie, where there's a lot of passion going through it. I think that's the defining factor. It's like, yeah, a lot of passion went into this. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It's... My channel's only like a year old. Completely new to this stuff, so... I think my constant upkeep and handling of it to this degree is decent for someone that didn't know anything about video recording or editing before this. Whatever. It's still a learning process. The cleanup worker mutters to themselves as if you're not even there. Be a hero, they said. Save the kingdom, they said. And you had to go and listen, didn't you? Oof. Well, life's a journey of regrets. Just use those regrets to better choose your steps forward. Hard from the other side. That means there's another way inside, huh? Like a teleport, or is it just through one of the windows? I don't think it's up top. It's probably like a teleport, or we're just not going to be able to get in there until something else happens. Okay. Or actually, it looks like we could get in from up top. Could we? Okay, yeah. That's what we're doing. Making a leap of faith to get in there. Okay. I like how vertical this game is and stuff in general, too. But yeah, for like... I'd never done anything with video editing whatsoever, man. Having to figure that out with my first few series. Having to figure out how to do audio and still figure it out. I still suck. I do. I could do a lot better. It's just a matter of learning how to do better. Oh well. Step by step, bit by bit. Keep moving forward and all that. So I guess... Yeah, let's go up this side. There we go. This looks like the camp out, right? Get that updated. Let's see here. What do you guys got going on? Welcome to the end of the world, citizen. The food's terrible, but you can't beat the view. Fair. I mean, if the world's gonna end, I wouldn't mind, well, I don't know about a front row ticket. But I at least want a balcony view, you know? What is this place exactly? Is this the cleanup camp, or... I must be off! What is this place exactly? The last outpost of normal reality. Or at least, the words are drowned out by a deafening metallic voice from the main building. Cleanup worker Flores, report to my office. Repeat, Flores, to my office. Wang out. Normal for us, anyway. I've got to go. If you need something, ask someone else. Okay. Stay back, citizen. These monsters are dormant right now. But they could rouse at any moment. And if they get their claws into you, you'll be everybody's problem. What are these things? Can I take a look inside the cage? Thanks for the warning. What are these things? Would you believe they used to be citizens just like you or me? Once the corruption takes you, there's no return. Can I take a look inside the cage? Have you lost your marbles? No one's allowed in there without... Suddenly their words are drowned out by a deafening metallic voice from the main building. Attention all hands. Shift change is delayed by 72 minutes. Repeat, 72 minutes. Wang out. As I was saying, no entry without orders from the chief. Lie? Please, I have a reason to believe one of them is my child, or... Surely you could look away for a minute. Offer coins, or... Offer coins. Reach those palms. It's true the wages ain't much for work this dangerous. And half the time they pay us late. They glance at the corrupted ones in the cage. But it's not worth my life. Smart. Look, if you're hell bent on it, talk to the cleanup leader Huang. He's over in the main building, top floor. Just don't tell him I sent you. He's got a foul temper. Yeah. Okay. So, can't really exactly tell if any of these are possibly that missing kid, but... Scrape your damn boots, will ya? Mud here can chew through the raw iron. Gosh, that's rough. Like a different form of trench foot. Oh, I skipped that. I'll put whatever text was just on screen for a second. Right now. Because I accidentally hit A twice. That's on me. Well. If it ain't the cursed Dodger in the flesh. Chief not gotten tired of you yet? Or have you come back just to see me? If you say so, or is this truly necessary? I'm really curious about the first dialogue box because I don't know what he's talking about. If you say so. You poke a long, thin probe inside your mouth, then wave it all up and down your body. The connected apparatus emits little chirps and warbles. Alright, you're clean. For now. You're clean for now. Go on ahead. Cool, so... I guess I'm good at dodging the corruption? That's a dirty bath. Oh, that's a dirty bath too. What you got? You got shorts on? No, wait, I forgot. Their pelvises are really peaked for some reason. Should probably get that checked out. I don't know why the skeleton pelvises are like that. Let's see here. Yeah, might not want to go upstairs, mate. The chief's in an awful mood. You glance up suddenly as a metallic voice booms from above. Attention all hands. Roll call in 36 minutes. Repeat, 36 minutes. No dawdling this time. Wang out. And again, ain't he always? Yeah, probably. This cleanup worker is tearing hungrily at a hunk of black bread like a rabid dog. They do not respond except to making a obscene gesture at you. I mean, man's gotta eat. Alright, what are we looking at? What do we got up top? What's up, Huang? You see a scarred man with several days' stubble, chewing an unlit cigar as he scans over a map. He curses and leans over to a trumpet-like apparatus sprouting from the wall. Attention reserve shift. Zeta patrol is late. I want a relief party ready in 36 minutes. Weighing out. As he speaks, you can faintly hear his magically amplified words booming across the camp outside the window. He turns to you with a scowl. What is this now? A tourist? Afraid we'll have to skip the grand tour. Or are you going to tell me you took a wrong turn? I'm just an explorer. I won't get in your way. I'm looking for someone who might have come through here. So this isn't the way to Veropolis? Yeah, let's add a bit of humor. This isn't the way to Veropolis? He snorts. You're a wee bit off course. I suppose you've never even heard of all the treasure in the corrupted lands. Let's get one thing straight, Sunshine. I'm cleanup leader Wang. This is my cleanup camp. That means every... What should I use to say instead of that word? Clamp? Yeah, let's just go with clamp. That means every clamp here follows my rules and obeys my orders. No matter what some crap for brains tinker from Veropolis says. Clear? Yeah, sure. Now, why the heck are you in my office? I'm looking for a missing child. Do you know anything about the ruined city? I just have a few quick questions. I guess I'll be leaving now. Just a few quick questions, man. You know, every day I sit here thinking, see, if only some daft clamp would waltz into my office and start asking pointless questions. That'd just make my day. Oh, you're a bottle of frickin' sunshine and sparkles, aren't you? I like you. What exactly is this corruption? What was it you just said about treasures? And that's all my questions. So what exactly is this corruption? All I know is it spreads like a fungus, whispers in your dreams like a vengeful lover, and kills 5 of my people every month. Corruption's unpredictable, see? Doesn't move in a straight line or follow rules. Infection methods change every year. New mass patterns and creatures every month or so. Tricksy too. Got a mind of its own. Signs of coordination, even planning. Gosh dang, that's awesome. What do you mean, a mind of its own? If it's an infection, you need to quarantine me? What do you mean, a mind of its own? Like several brains and masses of flesh? A few months ago, it lured out one of my workers into an old stable by mimicking a crying baby. Last week, it got another one by mimicking my voice. Bottom line is, don't trust anything you see or hear out there, including yourself. If it's infectious, don't you need to quarantine me? I've got no time to bother about every 2-bit grave robber or sorcerer's stooge who gets lost in a restricted area. You'll find out whether you're dead or not when you go back through the checkpoint in Veropolis. Let's talk about something else. What was it earlier about treasures? You're telling me you've not heard the tales? Priceless heirlooms and forgotten cellars? Sky pirate loot, buried where no one dared dig for it? Beings from outside reality that'll grant your heart's desire? That last one seems a bit more on point for everything else going on here, but sure. Go look if you like. You'll find nothing out there but ruins and nightmares. Once the corruption has its way with you, we'll be happy to burn you like the rest. Now, will that be all, Your Highness? No, that's all my questions. Yeah, wonderful. Now, why are you still in my office? You know anything about the ruined city? City? You mean progress? Wish I could forget it. Can you tell me about progress? How do I get inside the city? That's all I want to know. What can you tell me about progress? Famous place once. Used to be a shipyard during the God War. king had a big factory there. And lots of smaller workshops. Good jobs. Good people. As far as we could tell, that was ground zero. Until the outbreak and progress, corruption was a minor problem. The blessed guild of machinists quarantined everyone inside. You could see how much good that did. Accidentally asked the other question because apparently I hit A twice. Oh well. Huang takes his cigar out of his mouth and squints at you. Oh yeah, I asked about how to get inside. Okay, yeah. Are you freaking daft, Sunshine? Nobody gets into progress. Nobody gets out either. Whole town's sealed up tighter than my ex-wife's purse. And you know who sealed it? Your ex-wife? You? The king? Your ex-wife? He jabs the neck of his cigar towards his heart. Yours effing truly. I don't even let my cleanup workers go there anymore. Lost too many good folk to that effing death trap. So if you think I'm giving you the password, forget it. See this whole area? He circles his cigar over the map, indicating a chain of broken islands to the south of here. Just south of here. Feels like that's incorrect writing, whatever. No go. Do not enter. Do not linger. Do not even look. Clear? Good. That's all I need to know. Why am I still in your office? Blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for a missing child. Wang listens to your story, shaking his head. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing. Finding a single person amongst the corrupted, let alone their name? Pure bonkers. Corruption warps most things beyond recognition. If this kid got absorbed into a canker mass, they've not even got a body anymore. Sometimes individual corrupted ones have traces of their old selves, clothes, tattoos, and the like. That's rare. Could I get a closer look at those corrupted ones in the cage? Thanks for trying. Huang takes his cigar out of his mouth. You're a real specimen, aren't you? Be my guess. If your life's that cheap, cleanup worker Cohen's our resident monster expert. So, if you've got other questions, ask them. Wang leans over to the speaking trumpet again. Attention cleanup worker Cohen. Attention Cohen. Let this weird looking scunner into the cage, will ya? Wang out. Okay, cool. Well, at least we've got a bit of progress. Not for nothing, but if I pop that. What was this? And let's see here. Parfum. Get my dap. No, that's not my dapper hat. This is my dapper hat. And my dapper clothes. Yeah. Yeah, okay. You're Cohen, right? Wang said I could look inside the cage. They size you up. That was you, huh? Suppose you are kind of weird looking. No offense. Oh, perfect offense, but I'm used to it. Go on in, then. It's your funeral. Not that you'd get a funeral, mind. That's fair, too. Okay. Let's see here. It looks like something out of Silent Hill, to be honest. Like, the tubey thing reminds me of how, the hyena-type enemies in Silent Hill 4 The Room kind of work. Then again, Silent Hill 4 The Room isn't a Silent Hill game, so moving on. This corrupted one chants rhythmically from multiple mouths all over its body, alternating between them, trying to parse any recognizable sound. Makes your head ache. That's discernible, isn't it? It looks fairly similar to how the king was talking. That's... okay. Okay. Hold up Oleg's locket. Do you recognize this? creature continues babbling without any sign of recognition. I'm wondering what it's saying. I'm definitely curious. Inspect the corrupted one more closely. Creature is covered with scars and wounds, perhaps incurred during its capture. Its mouths all look like they belong to different people. At this close distance, there is a strange beauty to the way they sing together. Yeah, I'm so curious about what it's actually saying, because that is proper dialogue. This corrupted one babbles an unending stream of unknown syllables at high velocity. Trying to parse any recognizable sound makes her headache. Yeah, I'm so curious. I'm so curious what they're saying. Inspect it a bit more closely. You find tattered remnants of old lace, possibly from a fancy dress or serving maid's apron. A slit above the creature's left hip opens into a large cavity full of gently waving cilia or polyps resembling jointless fingers. Oof. Do you recognize this? The creature continues babbling without any sign of recognition. Okay. So curious about what they're saying. You look a lot more docile. This corrupted one mutters incoherently to itself with wild swings of tone and volume. Trying to parse any recognizable sound makes her headache. Yeah, I'm so curious. I am so curious. Inspect the corrupted one more closely. The top half of a torn protective apron still dangles from the creature's neck, and a cheap machine-produced brass bangle adorns its third wrist. Its skin is imprinted with hundreds, perhaps thousands, of tiny cipher symbols, as if it grew that way. Oh. So it grew magically. Yeah, that's okay. Hold up the locket. Do you recognize this? The creature stares at the locket as if hypnotized and repeats something. The corrupted one becomes visibly agitated as its movements and speech. He can't understand anything. Could this creature have once been Oleg's child? Perhaps cleanup worker Cohen could tell you more. Okay. How'd you get on in there? That last one looked like it wanted to make a proper mess of you. I think they were talking to me, but I couldn't understand anything. Oh, sure, that gobbledygook. They talk. Cohen's words are drowned out by a metallic voice booming across the camp. Attention, cleanup worker Penn. Where's my danged supper? Wing out. That gobbledygook is some kind of cipher dialect. Only the machinist can make heads or tail of it, and only if they got one of those fancy skull implants. Isn't there some other way, or where would I get such a skull implant? Is there some other way? I mean, arguably, yes, we know that. Going shrugs. Not that I know of. Personally, all the treasure in Puria could have convinced me to let some screwball cog stick their oily digits into my noodle. But if you're dead set on it... I used to guard the machinarium back in Veropolis. Got into a, let's call it, amorous entanglement with this cog named, Morozo. Proper fruitcake she was. Real force of nature. Cohen trails off and stares into space for a moment. That good, huh? That bad, huh? Snap your fingers. Focus, Cohen. That good, huh? They shrug bashfully. It was tempestuous. I'll put it that way. Anyway, point is, she's the one that used to fix up trading machinists with their new skull plumbing. Rozov lives in a tower up in the mountains, north of Veropolis. Maybe if you mention my name, it'll be worth something. This was ages ago, mind. Can't say if she's still ticking. What else can I do for you? Nope, I think that's it. Stay safe, dude. Let's, pop that off. No, it's... Freaking Christ. Dang UI. It's perfectly normal and acceptable. Unlike the other game I was playing. I completely messed with how I handle normal and acceptable UI. Okay, let's see here. What are we working with? So that's that. There's that way around and down. Let's actually just pop down right here. There we go. See what the heck we're working with on this side. May as well properly... Oh, hey, what's up? There we go. Hey, Delusion. Cool. Yeah, I can understand why there's a Delusion right here. Yeah, I can understand that. I am curious if this game is ever going to go into detail about what technically delusions are. But if they don't, with how the game explains various other aspects, it's not impossible to comprehend what delusions may be. Their voice is metallic and distorted through their helmet. Anyone or anything could be corrupted out here, so you better keep your distance, tourist. Yeah, that's fair. Excusey. Gosh dang, I can't get up there. Excuse you. Me want climb. There we go. Ah, the door's barred. What if I wanted to join the flesh amalgamation, man? Gosh dang it. What happened to player agency? I swear. Gosh, was I talking about anything important? Probably not. Got wonderfully sidetracked by just plot nonsense. A lot of plot nonsense. Okay, that's where progress is right there. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh. Piece of candy. There we go. Yeah. So, what are we looking at? Like, ooh, ring of stamina. Plus 20 stamina. Trapped in this gem is a spell which bonds to the wearer's nervous system. Although once mass-produced, antique rings like this have become a rarity. Ooh, it's a proper good one, too. Nice. Anyways, what was I going to say? They were saying like it's growing like a fungus and it's arguably intelligent. And it started at the shipyard. I'm curious. Is this actually an offshoot of the Way of All Flesh in a sense? Is it? Like, it would make sense for it to have intelligence and move in a way they don't fully comprehend if it was. And again, it's... Well, that's just... Oh, I almost just ran off that edge right there. Yeet. Nope. Okay, let's see here. Let's get us... Jody's addendum. Let's see. Not enough mana. Gosh dang it. I need to top back off. Oh gosh dang it. Oh gosh dang it. There we go. Came in clutch. Totally part of the plan. It's like, no, it wasn't. That's the issue with Agility's addendum, I guess. Yeah, that's the issue with it. Actually, would it be faster to go out the other way? But I'd have to deal with the... Yeah, screw it. I'm certain that dude's gonna freaking stop me out here, though. Nope, got past him, cool. Sucks to suck, loser. There we go. Anyways, that in as well paired with the fact that it's growing like a fungus, I can understand them not comprehending how it's moving. Was it in Dread Delusion where I was talking about funguses and the like? I don't know if it was Dread Delusion or a different series, but like fungus and just molds, mildews, everything. I don't think we still comprehend to the degree we arguably should. Those things are weird. They really are. And last time I checked, they were part of a grander, arguably, like, I think there's an underground, technically, and it feels so weird phrasing it like that, but literally beneath the soil network of fungus that's technically connected to a majority of other funguses. So when a mushroom grows into the woods, I think that's technically like just an offshoot of what that larger amount of fungus is, weirdly enough. Okay, so there's got to be a way to get on top of this. I just got to freaking hop, drop, and lock it. Yeah, maybe coming from a different angle. Nope. I'm freaking smacking into it before reaching the full height of my jump. My jump effing sucks. Wait, hold up. Like, hold the F up, yo. Gotta get my Jordans on, man. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That was the actual issue. And what do we got going over here? Yeah, what was the recipe for, am I just stuck in this now? I think I'm just stuck in this. Okay, there we go. I need to look up the recipe for magic potions. Just start crafting my own. Oh, you just enjoying the view? Yeah, it's pretty scenic. This cleanup worker is tearing hungrily at a hunk of black bread like a rabid dog. I do not respond except to make an obscene gesture at you. Oh, it's you! Hey, what's up, man? Or at least it's someone that looks like you. Minimally that. Anyways, like I can't go on record saying that fungus thing is how it's actually like working or whatever. I remember cool. And in we go. Coolio. Wow. It's hoping for something a bit more, but whatever. Door's unlocked now. I feel accomplished. Anyways, I liked watching like Oni plays for a long time, and I think like Lyle or whatever on it was talking once about how he had written down some note, and he was like, what the heck was this note? I can't remember like what it was about, because I was like, he was like high or drunk or whatever when he wrote the note, and someone told him something. He was like, look up this one podcast, dude with mushroom hat, talk about giant mushroom network. And he was like, I don't comprehend what the heck this is. So I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, that podcast was, it had a guest speaker that was talking about like a giant mushroom network, and his hat was made out of mushroom. I'm not going to say the name of the podcast because, well, I'm going to be honest. I don't exactly agree with the speaker and the dude who runs the podcast with some of the stuff he'd be saying. Honestly, I haven't looked into everything he says, but I've seen enough of what he says for me to know it's like, I don't think I'd vibe with this dude. So he's not going to, even on my small channel, get the freaking free marketing, I guess you could say. I got a small channel. I'm still not willing to throw him a bone. That's pretty rough. Hey, so not for nothing, but how do I get up there? What you got going on, man? Oh, hey, what's up? You look silly. Yeah. You're a nightmare escape. Just like everywhere else. But looks like it's about time we started actually just exploring the countryside a bit. Hold up. Let's see what we're looking at on the map. It's what, over here? Okay, we got arguably like a lot. I mean, a lot mapped out. We were told that the cranial implant or whatever was in a tower to the north. Could it be that house right there, or is that going to be Caxton Frost? Where's Caxton Frost out there? Or is that neither of them, and that's about the frickin' creator of... Oh, that doesn't look like... Is that a tower? No, it looks a bit more like a regular house. I'm pretty certain we're told specifically a tower. Either way, basically, the person who made the Bottle Dream Machine, basically. Requiem for a Dream Machine. Oh gosh. Just remembered that out of nowhere. Anyways, the person who made that apparatus is somewhere out here as well. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Figure out where to go, which obviously I will be doing. I think I've kind of showcased by now. I do prefer... Switch my spells just in case. Yeet. Yeet. Did I not pick that up? Oh, come on. I'm getting a lot of Majora's Mask frickin' Goron area vibes with all these floating like ice blocks. Okay, yeet. There we go. Rude. There we go. Yeah, get us some fine ore. There we go. Ooh, and a Death's Veil. How morbid. Actually, what are we looking at right over here? That looks like a something. I'll tell you what. I'm obviously going to be going to each of these places and trying to find I hit the wrong button. Hey, I need to top off on magic. How lovely. I'm going to be going to each of these places basically and trying to talk to every NPC. If the place I go to obviously has Caxton Frost in it, and I'm assuming I'd notice because I picture that dude like an Eggman villain just in a freaking like walker mech thing. That's just how I imagine he looks like. I don't know why. It's probably how his art kind of looked when I first saw him, basically. Wouldn't be this, right? This is the house we get. Yeah, I don't think it would be that. Oh well, I'm going to obviously test and look at all these people. If it's Caxton Frost, I'm going to dip the F out and just deal with that later. Because yeah, not for nothing, but kind of like putting off main quests until I'm done with like all the other quests. Just personal preference, you know. You can call me quirky. Just personal preference. Alright, what are we looking at? This is different. Okay, this is different. Wasn't expecting to find this up the mountain, but whatever. Ooh, piece of candy. There we go. I like the speed of running around everywhere in this game. I really do. If you haven't freaking noticed, considering I run around everywhere in this game. I don't know, it feels good. It really does. The game controls well when I'm not doing the wrong button inputs. But dudes, I can't even stay angry at them. Look how cute they are. Look at them, they're adorable. I would not get as angry when I'm playing like Souls-like games if half of the enemies were as cute as you guys were. Anyways, just gonna close that. Not for nothing. Doors. The enemy's greatest weakness. See here. Got a nice little way. Oh, excuse you. What do you even think you're doing? Get out of here. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to lead you all in here and then lead him out. Oh my goodness. Excusey? It's like a little parade. They're adorable. They really effing are. Oh goodness. It's like a miniature like train like with a bunch of cars after it. It's so cute. Anyways, are there any others here? Because at this point I think I'm just gonna start killing them. Not for nothing, but my love for them only goes so deep before it's like, okay, we gotta make progress, man. Okay, huh. Cool, cool. Just forward we march? Cool, okay. Yeah. Ooh. Paradoxical. So many different shapes. Be any other shape I want it to be. Could even be a flower. Let's see here. There we go. So, not for nothing, but this does look a bit like a tower. Ooh. Just a bit. Just smash that. And, we'll hold up real quick. I gotta look all fine and dapper if I'm gonna talk to someone, you know? Give me some breath mints going. Hello. The machine emits a buzz, then a distorted human voice. Go away, nobody's home. If nobody's home, who are you? I'm looking for Morozov. Is this the right tower? Please, I need shelter. I'm being pursued by rogue machines. Buzzing off. Sorry, I need to answer that. Buzzing off. Gosh, that's the proper response. If nobody's home, who are you? Psst. Like I said, nobody. Nobody here. Nothing available. Get the picture? Maybe I want to talk to nobody about nothing. Is this what you do for fun? I'm closing this channel. There's a click, then silence. It's the proper response too. I love the writing in this game. I do. I'm looking for Morozov. Is this the right tower? Never heard of him. Cleanup worker Cohen sent me. Said you could help me. Pause. Said Cohen? Cohen sent you? There follows a string of barely intelligible curses that would whiten a sky sailor's hair. Oof. She really was a... Is it a she or is it a he? They really were a lot, weren't they? Did I say something wrong, or sounds like there's no love lost between you? Yeah, I gotta be snarky. Just listen, sweetheart. I'll hear ya out for old time's sake, but this ain't no charitable order. You want me to scratch your ass, you better scratch mine. I'm waiting on a delivery. 2 weeks late now. Odds are the courier met their maker trying to get through the old ruined factory on the way here. Bring me that parcel, then we'll talk. I'll see what I can do. Gosh. I love it when side quests are nothing but a series of, Oh wait, I better close that door. We don't want any rogue machines getting in there. And we know doors are their greatest enemy. Side quests really are in games just a series of trade quests, huh? Okay, so is this the old factory that they probably possibly died in? Probably, possibly. Maybe, mayhaps. Solid chance. Like not for nothing. Suppose this could be considered like a factory. Factory adjacent building. Well, if they're not anything in here. Hold up. You, come on inside. Not for nothing, but I've got enough health potions. It's what else. I killed all my buddies. And not a single parcel. Well, don't I feel the fool? Oh, well. Said the factory on the way here. Let's check that quest real quick. I did. Dude. You'll never get past me in the store. Anyways. Morozov, the cranial engineer, is willing to help if you retrieve her lost parcel. Search the road leading to her tower in the mountains north of Ferropolis. Okay. It just says search the road. Okay. Oh, hey, this looks different. I didn't even have to kill all those buddies. Morozov's parcel. A bulky parcel. Stained with blood and addressed to B. Morozov. Yeah, when you live out in the boonies, it's kind of understandable you might not get your mail as, reliably as you'd like, sadly. Like my fiance used to have a P.O. box at, like, a gas station that was on, like, the main road because she lived out in the middle of nowhere for a hot second. And, like, yeah, the mail trucks just would never go to her road to deliver stuff. That's, that's a thing. Anyways, if you ain't got my parcel, I ain't interested. Actually, I have your parcel right here. A long pause and a loud clunk. Doors unlocked. Wipe your boots. Oh yeah, my boots have gunk that can literally, like, erode metal. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. I mean, as far as I'm aware, I don't even have shoes, or boots, or even feet. Do I even have a face? Is this a moon scenario where everyone kind of acknowledges I have a face, but they don't say anything to me because they think it would be rude? A great world building. I can't believe. Yeah, actually, I didn't even give it proper, like, any thought when I was playing Moon. They're all avoiding the fact that you don't have a face because they feel like it's rude to call out the fact that you don't have a face. Like, a few kind of mention it and then catch themselves and it's like, yeah, anyways. It's like, oh. Yeah, not for nothing, but don't mind me. I'm just gonna kind of take the tour. Ooh, terrifying bottled vision. A perfect copy of a single vivid dream. These lurid fantasies are subject to feverish moral debate in the Union. This one is by A. Kwashi and contains scenes of academia and severe paranoia. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. Ooh, money. Oh, hey, you got a nice little... Like, this is cute and all, but I just think, like, with how spaced apart the footing for all this is, you just drop one of your cups or whatever and just it would fall all the way down and be like, oh, gonna have to order another. Never finding that again. Just that kind of setup. So, like, not for nothing, it's a really nice tower and all, and you obviously love partaking of dreams. Oh, a book. I like books. The Romance of the Scarab, Part 4. By Milo Casimir. Okay, so are books just bugged out for me at this point? I think books are just bugged out for me. Hold up. There we go. Property of the Library of Untruths. Borrowed by Pierre Kabliska, Senior Interpreter, due year 23, month 0, day 30. Returned. Borrowed by... Wait. Don't put that at the start. Like, just have a slip. Borrowed by Afra Gray, Junior Interpreter, year 25, month 5, day 0, returned. Borrowed by Bela Morozov, Senior Summoner, due year 26, month 4, day 15. The slip she sat in, like the morning dew, clung to her bosom. The cloth was perfumed gauze, cleaving so closely to her nubile curves that the looking glass itself was lovesick for her. Damn, you're making the frickin' mirror be thinking you fine as heck? So I see why she likes being alone in the tower. She's got her, reading material. There lay fair Gibelin, in silken chains, dripping her tears upon some subtle tome, dreading the dawn in which she was to wed the hated Mellifon, that man of sludge. All day and night her nimble mind had raced through every twist and tunnel of this maze, yet finding walls whichever way she turns, inexorable duty on all sides. Now weeps, shut out the world, and hopelessly seeks consolation in philosophy. Then, when her last oil is nearly spent, there sounds the thunderous beat of whirring wings, and through her window climbs a limber shape, half flesh and blood, half chitin, hard as bone, his pinions snapping back into their sheaths, the keen blade of his body honed by war, casting his molten gaze upon her form. Who else but brave Gehenna's mortal foe, the brazen Emir's champion in the scourge, who smashed her father's fleet, that same beast, who'd paused upon the brink of the abyss, beneath the embers of a dying star, to steal from her soft lips one hurried kiss, the chosen of his god, bold Alcazar. No coward was Gibelin, quick as a flash. She seized upon the folio where she'd stashed, a last resort, lest she at length decide to rob her suitor of his grudging bride, then draws her poisoned bookworm from its place, and point the dagger quivering at his face. At this the monster gave a savage laugh, and with a voice like magma thus he snarled, "Well met, my lady, 5 days have passed since my world shattered in your gentle grip. 5 nights of sleepless agony, 5 deaths. The scarab bids me conquer, and my oath, sealed by ancient magic and my blood, no more permits me to defy her will, than stop the rushing tides or boil the sea. You are the ward of her sworn foe, yet I would sooner tear my left arm from its joint than cause you grief, and sooner plunge myself, writhing, howling, into the depths of hell, than live without your beauty one more day. Therefore I beg, if you are merciful, as you are charming to my compound eye, show pity on this wretch, and drive that blade into this aching breast, that I may die." Silence itself stands still, afraid to breathe, only the comely maiden's heaving chest, in counterpoint with the demon's heavy pant, betrays the riot in our lovers' hearts. Yet as the poet reigns the rebel mass, by harnessing their wrath to higher cause, so Gibelin's whirling mind espied a chance, defying the mute god with her eloquence, and stepping closer with each point he grants, she put to Alcazar these arguments. "The scarab longs for peace, is that so?" "It is," growls he. She takes another step. "Yet she is proud and jealous, quick to rage?" "She is." "So if I slay her, chosen now, then vengeance upon vengeance shall prevail, until your house and mine are burned to ash?" Her face is close enough that his hot breath burns on her cheeks, and only a finger's width beneath their loins. He cannot but assent. "Know you," she sighs, "that I am to be wed?" Okay, there's a UI issue right there. I've been having issues with these books for a minute, whatever. A storm of grief upon his brow. To whom? To Mellifon. My coney is the price of his alliance to my father's flag, and with him a mighty army even you could not hope to oppose. But, she murmurs, laying her dainty hand upon his breast, if I am deflowered, I cannot wed. Forsooth, what else could better serve your god than union twixt? She does not reach the end. No sage was Alcazar, but nor a fool, for as he pondered each new postulate, woven together by our scholar's wit, so rosy-fingered understanding crept from out beneath the overshadowing isle of duty, and bathed his mind in blazing light as shackles from the wary convict's hands. all shattered on the searing crystal sands. Or as a raging river long contained, overtops its dam and courses down the plain, so too his vows released him, and the beast, his feral passion utterly unleashed, unfettered, uncontrollable, and unquenched, fell ravenously on the tender wench. In iron claws he clasped his willing prey, tears off her nightgown, tosses it away, then lifts her like a warlord with his thrall, and thrusts her helplessly against the wall, toppling candlesticks, scattering her combs, while scripture falls forgotten on the stones. Ravishing with rough mandibles his prize, compelling from her mouth such blissful cries, and Gibbelin her legs around his spine, embracing sweet surrender, loss divine. The dark star of her heart in full eclipse at last allows that tongue to part her lips, and press inside and find what she has lost. Let loose the joyous dawn and dim the cost. Racy. Yeah, man. I understand why they be like specifically taking that one out of the library. That one don't stay in the library for long. That's the kind of book your grandma keeps on her shelf, you know? All right. It's been an episode, guys. It's been a lot of fun. I'll talk to y'all in another episode of Dread Delusion, or anything else on my channel if you want to check it out. But until then, ciao.